How you doing, everybody? My name is Mike,
And my name is Jeremy.
and today we're going to be reviewing Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64.
There you go.
Super Mario 64 is a platform game released by Nintendo as a launch game along with Pilot Wing 64. It was released in Japan in June of 1996 and in North America September later that year. The development for the game took less than 2 years. Most of the concepts were developed during the Super Nintendo generation, but were meant for the Nintendo 64. The original concept involved the game having a fixed path and storyline similar to Super Mario RPG. Even though it was changed to a free roaming design, some of the elements of the concept still remain. Specifically, the Bowser fights. The game features tons of new features and moves Mario has never done before. 3 brand new power-ups were introduced. Though they had similar abilities to previous games, the way they work were different. Each are timed. The Wing Cap allows Mario to fly. The Vanish Cap allows Mario to walk through enemies, chain fences, and other various walls. The Metal Cap makes you invincible and allows you to sink in water. Some other features that have never been used in a Mario game before include punches and kicking, and other special jumps. Also, a life meter, similar to Super Mario 2, has also been added. Lastly, this is the first game that Mario cannot breathe underwater forever. Mario's life meter is used to measure how long he can stay underwater. The main concept of the game is to do more than just get through the level. Bowser has kidnapped Princess Peach and has used the power of the castle's stars to lock her away. The idea of the game is to collect the stars to open up the castle and find Princess Peach.
All right, so let's start talking about like the game, what we like about it, what we don't like about it, what things, just different parts of the game. So how about we start off with our favorite things of the game? Go ahead, you can start.
Well, I mean, if you just look at the game itself, to people seeing this game for the first time, it's just a brand new game, with a brand new idea behind it, but it's still got a classic feel of a Mario game.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. They completely interpreted the original concept of Super Mario and turned it into something completely different, but at the same time it's still Mario and you still see him as he is.
Yeah, they still have the same Mario jumps and all that, or just what you think would be in a Mario game.
And I love how you still have the concept of collecting all the coins, and I love how instead of it just being a life, it's actually an extra star that you have to collect. I also love collecting the red coins. That was a brand new feature. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And when you collect them, you get the star.
Yeah,
that's cool. Some favorite things. I like how they add the big. You can do like the triple jump. A lot of times I go like outside of the castle to just practice and just where you jump once and then you jump again and then it does the high jump. But I can't. Why don't I remember? Did you have to do that in the game at some point? I can't remember.
You don't have to, but there's a lot of times where you need to get up to higher areas,
and it just helps.
Yeah, it helps to be able to time that perfectly. Other than that, you would either have to find a way around wherever you need to go, or use a cannon.
I actually like that in the game. You can go in a cannon.
Yeah, that's weird because
it shoots you out.
If you think about it, where did Mario ever have anything to do with a cannon? Anywhere in any other game.
Mario. In Mario 3, those cannonballs are shooting at him.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'll just one more thing. I like the Metal Mario feature. I think that's really cool. Pretty much he's indestructible, right? I like that.
Well, I heard that sometimes if he falls from a really high up place, he can get hurt, but that's never happened to me.
like too how the Loch Ness monster makes an appearance in it. You know what I'm talking
about? the one in the
that water.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see him, swimming around.
Random one.
You can go on him.
You know what else I like about the game?
What?
This is a spoiler alert, by the way. Just letting everybody know. After you collect all 120 stars, You get to see Yoshi again.
Yeah, he's just sitting up on the top of the roof.
Yep. It's kind of lame how you see him for about 30 seconds and then he goes away. But I mean, the fact that they thought of him.
I kind of didn't like how he wasn't even he wasn't even in the game at all. You couldn't ride him or use him or anything.
Yeah,
like, it's kind of like, why would they put him at the end? You see Yoshi and then he's not even in the game.
But then again, that's also like, why didn't they use Luigi? Which people say.
That's true too.
People say that you can use Luigi in the game. That's like a big myth with the game.
Do you think
I don't think so.
How would you be able to use Luigi in it?
I don't know. They say if you beat the game and you do something special, you can get Luigi. But nobody's ever really done that.
Because it's called Super Mario 64. Why didn't they have it Super Mario Brothers 64? I never really thought of that. Why Luigi isn't in the game?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Yoshi isn't in it.
Yeah, that would have been a cool feature. But then again, if you think about it, would the game really have been the same if they allowed two-player capabilities?
I don't know.
If they made it a multiplayer game,
it would have been easier, don't you think?
It would have been easier, but how would you?
Well, no, not that they made it multiplayer, just that you could play either as Mario or Luigi.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So,
maybe they could have made it where one level you play as Mario, another level you play as Luigi,
yeah,
and there's different things they both have to do.
Hmm.
Something like that would have been cool, I guess.
Anyways, let's get back to dislikes. Because honestly, I really had a hard time thinking of anything that I disliked about the game.
It is true. It's once again, it's one of those games that was just great.
But honestly, I'll be honest. There are 2 levels in the game that I did not like, and every time I get to the levels, I just try to skip them.
Yeah.
And it's like, unless I'm really going for the entire 120 stars, I really don't like doing it. And that is 2 of the last levels: Tick Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride.
Are there 100 or 120?
120.
There are 120. Wow,
yeah.
That is a lot.
And I can't stand either of those levels.
I didn't mind.
Hard.
I didn't mind the clock level.
It's just you have to know what time you need to jump into the clock, because depending on what time it stops the items.
Why can't I remember the rainbow level?
Where you fly on the magic carpet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
one.
that one's so hard.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
But other than them being hard, I mean, it's a game. They're supposed to be hard,
right.
And it's 2 of the last levels in the game, so it's understandably hard. I just don't have fun playing it. I get more aggravated than in enjoyment out of the games.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of the controls, because honestly, I think this game has one of the most simple, straightforward controls, and some of the most straightforward camera controls I've ever seen in every single game, especially a game with the free-moving camera angles like Super Mario 64. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like the controls in this game. I thought they were really simple.
Yeah.
That's what it has been a while since I played it, but it was simple. A was to jump, and then B was when you used it like the punching and all that.
Yeah.
Correct. And then I forget the up C button, you could look around.
And then you have Z, which is your crouch button.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do
what were the left and right C buttons for?
They just angle the camera.
Right.
So that's where the freedom of the camera comes in, because you can just hit left and right C, and that would change the angle.
Yeah,
of the camera.
I loved that. I loved that. They did.
And I like how they made they kind of threw Lakitu in there as like a hidden character holding the camera behind you.
Yeah.
And that really gave it like a more like natural look to it. Especially, remember the room with the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
The big mirror, and you look in the mirror and you can see the camera guy behind you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I love that feature. It's so cool. But I love the controls. They're so easy, and anybody that can pick up a controller can control Mario easily.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like playing original Nintendo or Super Nintendo.
It really is one of the perfect games, because it's great for casual gamers, but if you want to get all 120 stars, it starts getting into that hardcore gamer, type mentality.
for sure.
Because getting 120 stars is tough.
I don't think I ever did it.
I have not gotten it still. My brother's,
haven't? I thought you.
No, my brother's gotten it. I've gotten to like 110, but there's just some stars that are just so tough to get. It's very hard. So, this is a segment that we do pretty much on every video that we ever do, is music.
Yeah,
we have to talk about the music. It is one of the...
Love the music.
I think that this is one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Yeah, I think so too. I really do.
I know what your favorite song is, but you can go ahead and tell the folks what we're talking about here.
Okay, let me see. My favorite song. Okay, that first world theme when you go in like with the bombs.
That the Super Mario 64 main
Just
theme
the
song.
main theme.
That's
song.
what it's called. It's called the main.
Okay,
theme.
it is the main theme. Yeah, love that song. It's great. It's perfect. But I love this song, Koopa's Road, and before you go to Bowser, you play the level like where you have to get to the pipe to go. I love that. I love that theme. It's just it's cool.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark, but then it's like light too.
And then it's heroic at the same time. It's really cool.
It's very just like, wow, that's like my childhood right there. Like,
and honestly, I wouldn't. If I was thinking about my favorite songs, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's a good song. But now that I'm thinking about it, now it's that really is a good song.
I really like it. Yeah, I really love it.
Yeah, I have two favorite songs. Actually, I have every song is my favorite, and definitely the main theme's got to be up there, number one or two. But I definitely love what I call the water theme, what they say Dire Dire Docks. That is such it's a gorgeous piece. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, it's so great.
It's so relaxing, and it's just so nice, and it's perfect for the water levels. You instantly think of water when you hear that song, even if you've never heard the song before. You just automatically think of just relaxing water and stuff.
Great song.
Other than that, this is all I can think of. This is probably the only song that comes from original Super Mario is the cave dungeon theme. It's got the underground song.
It plays that yeah. I think that is the only original.
I think that's the only one that has
just think they don't even play the dun 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 dun.
Yep.
They don't even play
and
that.
they don't even touch Super Mario World, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you pay attention to the power-up themes in the background, you can hear the original Star Power theme.
That's still in there. Yep.
I forgot about that. You can hear that quietly in the background. It's a
little different.
Yeah, it's got music over it to make it sound like a completely new song, but underneath you can hear the original songs. I just love the whole game. I really can't say enough about it.
One of those games, great, just very nostalgic too. It's Mario. It's Mario 64.
I love the levels too. Every level is just so different.
Yeah, that's true. I like it too. It's different how like an original Mario, and it was just you went through the level and you'd go to the next one. This one you can keep going back to the different levels,
and you actually have to
because they're like different worlds
too.
Right, they're different worlds.
Yeah.
It's not you just collect things. It's not like you're going through it and you don't go back.
And it's great. You go from a desert to lava to freezing snow
and
to water to just a regular summer day. It's like you're all over the place, and it's really cool because I don't know where they came up with the concept for jumping into a painting on the wall.
Yeah,
I have no idea where they came up with that.
Though.
It's such a unique idea. So basically, what we're trying to say with all this is we love this game, and
for sure grew up, loved the game.
I think even if somebody has never played this game and they're our age and they play this game, they would still love it.
Yeah.
They would still love it just like we loved it when we were kids, because it's just that kind of game. And I really don't think people get sick of a game like this. I can play it, beat it, and then 6 months later I want to play it again.
Yeah, exactly. It has that wanted to keep playing it.
Yeah, and that just means that it's that good of a game.
Right.
So in the end, we definitely recommend this game. And, we hope you guys like it too. If any information we shared was inaccurate, please tell us. We'd love to fix it.
Yeah.
We're not professionals.
Tell us what you what do you think of the game? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you don't like it? I don't know. Say whatever you want.
We're just two guys giving your opinion, and we'd like to hear yours too. So let us know.
All right. See you later.
We'll see you.